Welcome to Dundark. Last we left off, we had a bit of a chat with Robokrisu, and she started asking some personal questions, so we had to stop, you know how it is. But now, and then we kind of felt really sick afterwards, and ran into some of my Yuri's friends, but now we started a new chapter. It was X-Day Protocol, and today we're going to stop being a tester, apparently. When I started the conversation like that, both Dr. Leskinen and Maho looked shocked. We were meeting in a room at a luxury hotel in the heart of Tokyo. It felt like the sort of secret meeting you'd see in a spy movie. Or maybe it only felt that way because the old me wasn't completely gone.
いきなりそんなこと。無責任だわ。
Maho seemed to finally understand what I meant, and her anger was clear.
Maho, 落ち着けなさい。このテストはむしろリンタロウの善意で成り立ってるんだよ。引き受けてもらえただけでもこちらとしてはありがたかった。ここで辞退しても無責任ということは決してないから大丈夫。
The doctor smiled and offered me his hand. I took hold of his giant hand and shook it back, but I looked down, unable to look him in the eye.
すみません。
ただ、私としてもできれば続けてもらいたいんだよ。ざっとログを見たが、かなり頻繁に話してくれているじゃないか。
Okay, yeah, it's been hard to get a judge of the story of how much exactly we've been talking to her. But apparently been talking to her quite a bit. Okay.
それに研究室で我々が相手をしていた頃とはクリスの話し方がだいぶ違う。人は社会的な生き物だ。相手と状況によって言動を変える。それをエムデウスでも再現できていると見ていいだろう。だからこそもうしばらくテストを続けたいんだ。ちなみにやめようと思った理由は何かな。エムデウスと話すのが辛くなったかい？
いえ、逆です。
Oh. Well, I mean, in some ways it did become painful. I mean, like, he did just have a whole big, bout of emotional and psychological pain, so, just saying.
アマデウスとクリスと話すのはとても楽しいんです。でもそれが怖くて。
And then I desperately tried to explain the feelings that were welling up within me, even though I still didn't understand them myself. I told them how scared I was, that I was starting to see Krisu and Krisu, the two, as the same person.
やはり君に負担をかけてしまったね。本当にすまない。ただ君のその反応はとても興味深い。研究者ではない目線でエムデウスを捉えているという意味で私も勉強になるよ。こんな言い方や感じ方になってしまうのを許してほしい。何しろ根っからの研究者なものでね。
いえ、こっちもわがまま言っているのは分かっているんです。
Maho hadn't said a word for a while. She was frowning and seemed to be intently focused on studying Amadeus's logs. I didn't want her looking at me because it made me feel guilty, but...
分かった。テストの辞退については君の望む通りにしよう。 ただアクセス権は君のスマートフォンにそのまま残しておいて構わないかな。
He wants to leave the access program on our phone? Huh, what are you getting at here? Huh? That's my reaction, yeah.
今後アメデウスと話すのも話さないのも君の自由だ。
Oh, I see. So, he's saying that, okay, you're not a tester. You can still talk to Amadeus whenever you want, but you don't have to report to us all the time.
クリスの方からは君に連絡しないように言っておくから。
So Kurisu's not gonna contact us. So I guess, oh, that's what that little app's we're actually gonna use the app. We're gonna contact her at some point or another.
私たちと君との関係を今日これで終わりにはしたくないんだ。せっかくできた日本の友人だし、それに
Maybe they need to make more friends.
魔法も寂しがるしね。
Aww.
教授。
わかりました。
You know, both the doctor and Maho have these bright green eyes. Not saying anything, but just noticing. I felt like giving in, but at the same time, I didn't want to lose my relationship with the doctor. My goal of going to his university hadn't changed at all. And then the doctor got a call on his smartphone.
おっ、失礼。ちょっと電話してくるよ。魔法、その間にリンタロウと仲直りしておくようにね。
Well, that was awfully convenient for him. The doctor left the room with a mischievous wink. I was alone with Maho.
ごめんなさい。さっきは怒鳴ったりして。
いや、
教授の言う通り、こちらがお願いしている立場なのに。アマデウスは今の私にとっては姉妹。子供みたいなものだから。それを投げ出されたように思えて、つい。
Oh.
力になれなくてすまない。
あなたの気持ちも分かっているつもりよ。あるいはつもりだったかしら。
So, what's gonna happen? Is it like we're gonna be not wanting to talk to Amadeus Krisu for a while, and then something real's gonna go down, kind of like midway through the first game, and we're gonna have to be like, oh my gosh, the only person who can solve this crazy conundrum we've gotten ourselves into is Krisu, and we have to call her up and explain a lot. Sort of like how we had to explain a lot to Krisu in the first time over and over again. First game over and over again, because, of all the time shifting and all that. Maho sighed again.
自己嫌悪だわ。ダメね、私。多分、前頭前皮質がひねくれてできてるのよ。そうに違いないわ。
My prefrontal cortex probably came out. What? There's nothing wrong with
前頭
you.
前皮質は人格を形成する部位の一つね。情報のフィルタリングを行うこともあるわ。己の中の認めがたい情報を遮断したり、自己欺瞞を行ったり。
She thinks her brain's messed up, or is she just feeling bad about herself?
よくわからない。
要するに、むき出しの情動を隠そうとして、とっさに嘘をついたりするのよ。他人だけじゃなく、自分自身にもね。
Telling lies to yourself?
今の私みたいに、 難しい言葉を並べて自分を取り繕ってやろうとか。
Aww. For Maho.
こういうことも前頭前皮質がやってるんだと思うわ。
That would apply just as well to the old me. Mahoin. Yeah. When I realized that, there was nothing I could say.
誰でもそういうことってあると思う。
That's true for everyone. Well,
私は特別ひどいのよ。多分。
it's very much worse for the old Okabe. That's true.
今後も気が向いたらでいいからアマデウスを構ってあげて。ほんの短い時間でもいいの。
考えておくよ。
ありがとう。
Maho flopped back onto the sofa.
なあ、聞いていいか？クリスの母親のこと。
What? He wants to ask about Kurisu's mom? Right, Kurisu's mom. What do I know about her? Well, like, yeah, her dad was that crazy guy, yeah, but, her mom? Oh, I don't remember.
前にパーティーの時、君とレスキネン教授が話しているのが偶然聞こえたんだ。クリスの家に、何かあったって。
Oh, right, yeah. Sounded like something bad happened to her. That was, like, covered up.
ああ、あのこと。
I wonder if that has anything to do with our motorcyclist from a few episodes back. That would be reasonable. Maho seemed to remember it quickly. She nodded.
クリスのお母さんから電話があったの。家に放火されたんですって。
Right. Someone set her house on fire.
大丈夫なのか？
Right, arson.
ちょうどその日は留守にしていたから大丈夫だったそうよ。
That was a relief. So someone set her house on fire. So maybe there was something that someone wanted to destroy at her house at the time, like some like crazy research document. But I thought the one all true important research document was her father had that. It was in Russia or whatever. So why would the mom's house get burnt down? It's a good question. After all that happened, I really didn't want Kurisu's mother to have to go through any more.
私、クリスのお母さんには結構可愛がってもらっていたの。
Aww.
休日に家にもよく招待してもらってね。だから心配だわ。変なことに巻き込まれていなければいいのだけど。
Right. Well, and there's that. What else just happened? I thought, wasn't the encephalitis, wasn't that all over in America? But hasn't been reported in Japan? I mean, that could be related, but maybe at some level, probably. But like, well, we'll have to see.
変なこと。
I noticed the way she said that phrase. A cold chill ran down my back.
ただの放火じゃないのか？
それが。
Maho was seemed unsure if she should tell me.
ヒアジョーさん。
I urged her to speak. She nodded slightly, just a little.
それが最初は地元の警察が捜査していたらしいのだけれど、その後 FBI を名乗る人たちが来たらしくて。
FBI？
FBI?
ええ、FBI が出てくるような事件じゃないのによ。それ
Right.
と放火した犯人を 隣の住人が目撃していたそうなんだけど。
Right, this is all supposed to be really sketchy. So why would the FBI investigate just a single arson case? Unless it was like connected to something else.
その証言によると、犯人はただの放火犯には見えなかったって。
というと？
複数犯でね、なんだか特殊部隊みたいだったって。ほとんど何も喋らず、火をつけたらすぐ近くに止まっていた車に乗り込んで去っていったそうよ。
Ooh. Called it. They look like some sort of special forces unit. Barely said a word, got into the car and left right away. Who else is highly trained and has been really sketchy? Oh yeah, motorcycle person. Yeah. So, they're probably from the same group. Are they rounders? I mean, it's possible. The question is, what was in that house? What needed burning so bad?
こんな言い方が正しいかどうかわからないけど、手際がすごく良かったみたい。火の回りも異常なほど早かったらしいわ。
Was she trying to say that it was no ordinary arson, but the work of a professional? I couldn't laugh away the possibility. I knew for a fact that there were people like that in this world.
それと、
Well, in this world line?
それと？
その犯人たちがロシア語を話していたって。
Oh, the Russians. Right, the Russians want to keep a hold of everyone's favorite doctor. Not that doctor, but Daddy Krisu. And his paper. Right. So maybe there's some stuff. Maybe there's another copy of the paper or something, like of the research at Krisu's house in America. Maybe. Interesting. No, if the Russians were involved, that would explain the FBI's presence.
ロシア語？
Russian. The first thing that came to my mind, whether I liked it or not, was Nakabachi, that doctor. Half a year ago, he'd stolen a paper about time travel from Krisu, his own daughter, used it to seek asylum in Russia. Could that have something to do with
それ
it?
ともう一つ、
Sorry, I accidentally advanced that a little too fast.
クリスが亡くなったばかりの頃、私たちの研究室でもおかしなことがあったの。
Right after her death, something weird happened. Oh. They're really picking up all the breadcrumbs, aren't they?
地元警察と一緒に日本の刑事という人が来たのよ。日米の合同捜査でクリスの事件を調べているって。
A joint US-Japan investigation.
もちろん私たちはできる範囲で協力したんだけれど、何日か経って大学が警察に問い合わせをしたら、そんな刑事が日本から来た事実はないって言われたわ。
じゃあその日本の刑事は偽物だった？
Wait, so there was a supposed Japanese detective, yeah, who said they were part of a US-Japan investigation. So was she's saying that the detective was actually American? Or just they're totally covering this up?
それだけじゃないの。地元警察も私たちの研究室を捜査した事実はないって。つまりね、日本の刑事どころか警察と称してやってきた人たち全員が。
Ooh. Oh no, they're saying the whole thing was not actually the police. It was it the Russians? Maybe. Although I don't, unless Russia has lots of people that look like Japanese police people.
偽物。
そのことがあってから私
Maho shook a little and wrapped her arms around herself.
私クリスの死には何か裏があると疑っているわ。別に陰謀論者ではないけれど。何かもっと別の理由でクリスは殺されて、それが闇に葬られてしまったんじゃないかと、そう考えているのよ。
I was the one who killed Kurisu. It was me the whole time. Oh no! So I've lost count of how many times I've seen this. The police never found out. They never would. Probably. No one could prove a murder that had been committed by a time traveler. Fair. Understandable. The police had announced that a foreign thief had snuck into the storeroom at the radio building, and Kurisu had been killed because she saw him. Supposedly, there was an international warrant out for the thief's arrest, because he'd already left the country. And when I killed Kurisu, there was one other person there, Dr. Nakabachi. It was eerie that his name hadn't come up at all. Russia, CERN, the time machine. I remember the future that Suzu, or perhaps I should say John Teeter, had spoken of. She said that World War III was going to start within a decade, and that it would be the time machine that set it off. The EU and Russia would be in a race to develop it, and then even America would intervene. That would be the spark. Were we at the center of a chain of events that would result in the deaths of 5 billion people? I couldn't help but feel that way.
このままじゃクリスは浮かばれないわ。真実を知りたい。
真実?
The truth is out there. I couldn't stop myself from shaking as I looked at Maho's face.
真実を知りたいって。
You want to know the truth? Well, so first of all, I sent this text message, and then everything changed, and I was trying to figure out what happened, and I had this microwave, and I texted it, and we met some people, and then I texted it some more, and then Kurisu put this thing on my head, and I sort of put it on my head, but she made the thing, and using her research, and below the time memory data through the text, and one thing led to another, and here we are. Yep, that's it. That was dangerous. If she tried to learn the truth, there could be no doubt that she'd put herself in danger. She'd do something rash, yeah. Oh yeah. I was like the guy fourth from the left, or the number 4 if you count from the left. He's kneeling down a little with his glasses. It's like a nerd. Okay. The Rounders came crashing through the veil of night. Oh yeah, now that's what I call a flashback. Or forward. No, I guess it's back, sort of, at this point. My childhood friend, who died in my arms after being shot in the head. And after that, the nightmarish and seemingly endless time loops. All the horrors that I'd experienced in the Alpha World line came flooding back, and I fought to stifle a moan.
でもそれは警察に任せておいた方がいい。
Yeah, that's something you don't want to know about.
そうかしら。
You really think so? Dude, does Okabe really think so?
少なくとも自分でどうにかできるなんて思わないことだ。
Yeah.
人間一人の力なんてあまりにちっぽけなものだから。
Yeah. You'd have to join Okabe's ragtag team of time-traveling travelers and solve the world. That's because solving the world's the thing you can do. After I said that, I regretted it. But it was too late. Maho's gaze had turned into a piercing glare.
あなたもしかして何か知っているの？
Well, again, it's a little complicated. Oh. What? Also, you don't have to act like incredibly guilty all the time. Just saying. It's not the crime, it's the cover-up. My panic was about to show. I quickly covered my face with my hands. Are we gonna flashback again?
そんなはず
No, we're not. We're not.
ないだろう。
そう。変なこと言って悪かったわ。私、クリスのことになるとついムキになってしまうの。彼女のこと本当に好きだったのね。
Aw.
あいつは本当にいいやつだったし、本当にすごいやつだった。俺も好きだったよ。
Aww.
ええ。あなたのことを見ていればわかるわ。
A heavy silence filled the air between us. I felt like I had to say something, but fortunately the doctor came back just then. Yay! Saved by the bell!
二人ともよかったらこれから食事でもどうかな？
I feel like he knows much more than he's letting on. Like, if he's not evil, he has to at least be like, you know, in on stuff. You know? Like, he must have overheard us, right? I mean, he's not actually clueless, is he? Is he? I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like he knows something. Like, maybe it'd be too obvious for him to be evil, so maybe he's a good guy, but like, he does also know lots of stuff, he's in on things. Maho and I stood up and nodded and stood up from the sofa.
岡部さん、またこちらでのクリスの話を聞かせてくれる？
Nice mood change.
ああ、いつでも。
I was just barely able to smile back at Maho. It's funny. I saw a dark blue van come around the corner of the underground parking lot. Its tires squeaked a little. You know, if they played this scene and that text with like a creepy music, you know, this scene could be like it could be super tense. Like, oh, why is there a car coming towards Okabe? Oh, you know, like it could be scary. But of course it's not, because we have the happy music going on. It wasn't a Japanese car. It was a station wagon that looked like a sports car from some foreign manufacturer. I didn't know a lot about cars, but supposedly if you purchased it from a dealer, it could go easily for over 8 million yen. That's a lot of money for a car. That's an expensive car. Like, not a super expensive car, but it's an expensive car. The reason I knew all this was because the car's owner had told me over and over. Oh, is it the doctor's car? Yep. There you go. The station wagon stopped in front of us, and there was a short bark from the horn. Horns don't bark, they honk. Jeez. Translators. I'm sorry. Associate Professor Izaki came out from the driver's side. when I was eating with... Oh, that's Professor Izaki's car. Oh. Well, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's okay. Whatever. When I was eating with the doctor in Maho, he'd called me about something else. Like, unrelated? I told him I was having dinner with the two of them. He'd offered to drive us home. Oh, so we were all piling into his car. Dr. Leskinen had tried to refuse, but Izaki had insisted so much that he had no choice but to accept. He had a pretty nice car for an associate professor. Yeah, he does have a nice car for an associate professor. I mean, jeez. This was the cause of a lot of speculation around the college. Some people said that his family was rich, and others said that he had the wife. He had the wife of some CEO as a patron. Interesting. Interesting. So where's he getting his money from? Oh, it's from the Russians. It's the collusion. Obviously. No, is he the evil one? He doesn't have a portrait though, so he can't be a major character. I don't think. He once quietly told me the truth. That he was Signal? Why can't I read? That doesn't make sense. You can't be Signal. That he was single. He was single, and that he'd spent all his money on his car. But who even knew if that were true? It's true. I mean, even for being Signal and not spending money on other things, but like, it's a lot of money for a car. Why'd you spend much money on a car? I mean, maybe you really like cars, but I don't know. Like, why'd you spend that much money on cars so you could buy VNs? I mean, think about how many VNs you could get for 8 million yen. Izaki was acting like he was a professional chauffeur, opening the rear door and escorting Dr. Leskinen and Maho. The doctor thanked him and got inside. Maho went around the back to load up her luggage. How much luggage you got?
ちゃっかりレスキネン教授に気に入られてるなんてなかなか抜け目ないな、この。
Well, he's got quite the voice. He grinned and poked me with his elbow.
このコネは手放しちゃいけないぜ。君の将来のためにね。
For the future's sake. Yeah, because Okabe has to save the future. He was a hard guy to hate, but for an associate professor, he seemed kind of shallow. It was one of the unfortunate things about him. Well, if he really did spend all his money on, like, a fancy car, I mean, that is a little shallow. Again, could be spending it on VNs. He waved to me and opened the driver's side door. What was that?